little bit, so we will continue on with the agenda. The next item on the agenda is Pledge of Allegiance. If everyone will please rise. Okay, so we will have two special presentations. First one will be on October 13th, and it looks like the administration will be providing a report on HIB and the grades. October 27th, Dr. Cullis will be presenting the New Jersey SLA scores from the 24-25 school year. I'm looking forward to that. Superintendent comments, Dr. Forte, whenever you're ready.
Thank you. The golf outing for the Denville Education Foundation is October 16th. You can buy tickets on their website. And school opening went great. It was really nice to see everybody back. One of the things I noticed a lot was just how it was great to see how the kids and the teachers missed each other over the summer. Super nice. I did get to go to all three openings. It's kind of rushed because you got to get to a little bit and then get to the next one. But it was really nice. And I know it's my last first day, but it was a great last first day for me. I also want to bring your attention to our funding question website, Denville Vote nov4.org. I shared it with you this weekend in our in the minutes from the committees, as well as in my board report. It's got a lot of information. We're having cards printed up with a QR code that will take you to that website, and we will be discussing these at back to school nights and any other opportunity we can. And the vote is on November 4th for our $700,250 question to renovate the second floor of the annex, as well as to fund some needed personnel and to pay for the additional costs associated with the second floor of the annex. Currently, we only rent and use the first floor, so this would be additional rent and personnel and other pieces up there. Back to school nights, we have all three of them in a row. So Lakeview is September 9th, that's tomorrow. Valley View September 10th, and Riverview September 11th, and they are all at 6:30 p.m. So again, Lakeview September 9th, Valley View September 10th, and Riverview September 11th, 6:30 p.m. And I will be speaking when it gets to the part where everyone's in the large room. And I will hopefully have those cards by tomorrow. Our printer assured us we'll have them, so we'll pick them up and we'll start passing them out. And that's it for the superintendent comments.
Thank you, Dr. Forte. Just to follow up, if anyone from the public has a question with regards to that, do they contact you directly?
Yes, my name and phone number and email address are on every card.
Great. And on the website, correct?
Correct.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Forte. Assistant Superintendent comments, Dr. Cullors, if you will.
I'll second that we had a great opening day. We had wonderful weather and a great start. Great to see all the kids back. Just an update on our kindergarten numbers. At Lakeview, we have 78, Riverview 92, for a total of 170. This concludes Assistant Superintendent's report.
Thank you very much, Dr. Cullors. Business Administrator comments.
On the agenda tonight is the reapproval of the quote from EI Associates regarding the site study in the amount of $12,000. The reason why we are reapproving this resolution is to utilize maintenance reserve, which we did not stated in the previous resolution.
Thank you for that clarification. And thank you, Ms. Gorowski. All right, the next item on the agenda is to open it up for public questions or comments. It is currently 7:41 p.m. If anyone in the public or online has any questions, feel free to state your name and address and then the question. Seeing no one in the chambers and no one online, we'll go ahead and close public comments at 7:41 p.m. Old business, no action to be taken. Dr. Moore, can you walk us through that, please?
Yes, I'd like to move for approval of the following resolutions under old business. A is number 1, the treasurer of school monies, 2, board secretary. B is There's no action to be considered on the agenda. C is the minutes from August 18th.
Thank you. Any questions or comments? The next item on the agenda is personnel. Mr. Capello, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. If there are no objections under personnel, I would like to move items 1 through 5 as a block. 1 includes new hires, resignations, retirements, employee leaves, extra pay, salary, and adjustments. Sorry, just flipping over. Number 2 is we're approving the revised staff list for the 25-26 school year. Number 3, we are approving the attached list of leave replacement staff also for the 25-26 school year. Number 4 is we're approving the substitute list for the 25-26 school year. And finally, the board is approving the following mentor-mentee relationships for the 25-26 school year.
I'll second.
Thank you. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Dr. Moore,
Yes.
Ms. Astorino,
Yes.
Mr. Cass,
Yes.
Mr. Anderson,
Yes.
Mr. Capello,
Yes.
Mr. Kim.
Yes. Okay, under IMP, there's no resolutions to vote on. Under governance, I was hoping to get some resolutions that we would look to approve for the delegate assembly by the end of the year, but unfortunately I couldn't do that. So my hope is that this week I'd be able to send out the resolution to the board members if you can review that, and then if so, I'll add that to the next agenda. Under finance, Mr. Anderson, the floor is yours.
Sure. Under D Finance, I'd like to move the following resolutions for approval. First is be it resolved, the board approve the donation of 13 $10 gift certificates for the staff convocation, total $130. Number 2, be it resolved, the Denville Township Board of Education reapprove the attached quote from EI Associates regarding the site study in the amount of $12,000 paid from maintenance reserve. Number 3, be it resolved, the Denville Township Board of Education approve the deposit of $400,000 into the emergency reserve account from excess surplus from the 2024-2025 school year. Number 4, be it resolved, the Denville Township Board of Education approve the attached quote from Mako Heating and Air Conditioning, Inc. to repair the Valley View Gym RTU board in the amount of $4,165 paid from maintenance reserve. And finally, number 5, be it resolved, the Denville Township Board of Education approve the agreement with Center for Evaluation and Counseling, Inc. to provide school clearance risk assessments for the 2025-2026 school year at the cost of $300 to $900 per assessment.
Mr. Anderson, before we proceed with the second, the administration would like to change number 3 from 400,000 to 300,000.
Thank you for the reminder. Thank you. Yes. Friendly amendment to change the deposit to $300,000 into the emergency reserve account.
I'll second.
Thank you both. Questions or comments?
A quick question on number 4. I read the description of this that apparently the technician found something not working at Valley View. What was the effect of that? Like, was part of the air conditioning not running, or kind of what did this mean?
The air conditioning was not running, had stopped completely, and they had to change the board of the RTU and the full replacement.
This was in a particular area, or like
It was in the gym, the Valley View gym.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I can add on to that. Before the meeting started, I talked to the business administrator. We do have a very vigorous maintenance plan. All the air conditioning units are getting checked twice a year.
Twice a year.
Twice a year. So this was discovered during a routine maintenance type of check. And of course, with air conditioning, we're going into cold weather now, but there's nothing worse than not having it when you need it when the weather is hot. So they do check all the units and the control boards, etc. So it looks like it's under control, and there is money parked for it out of maintenance reserve to pay for these repairs. So they certainly got my attention, the amount.
Thank you, Mr. Cass. I actually had a question. We have resolution number 2 here, and you said this is to replace the other approved resolution from the other meeting. Do we need to also withdraw that resolution?
Not necessarily, we just reapproving it to pay from maintenance reserve funds.
Okay,
instead
so a
of-
little bit more specificity here.
Correct.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, any other questions or comments? Can we have roll call, please?
Dr. Moore,
Yes.
Ms. Astorino,
Yes.
Mr. Cass,
Yes.
Mr. Anderson,
Yes.
Mr. Capello,
Yes.
Mr. Kim.
Yes. Mr. Cass, can you walk us through operations?
Be glad to. Under transportation, we have item 1.1. I'm asking the board to approve the sale of a 2011 International School Bus to Holcomb Transportation, the highest responsible bidder, in the amount of $6,305. 1.2 is to approve the sale of a 2010 International School Bus to Holcomb Transportation, the highest responsible bidder, in the amount of $6,400. Item 1.3, to approve the attached quote from Right Height for the purchase of a fleet plow, medium plow snow scraper in the amount of $32,858 paid from maintenance reserve. Number 2, buildings and grounds. I'm asking the board to approve the attached quote from EI Associates in connection with the Riverview Annex roof replacement project in the amount of $7,000. 2.2 is to retroactively approve the attached quote from Consolidated Environmental Incorporated for microbial remediation work at Valley View Middle School in the amount of $5,200 to be paid from maintenance reserve.
I'll second.
Thank you. Questions or comments?
You had a question, the snow plow, snow scraper, fleet plow, is that, do we have one that's like worn out? Can we resell it, or is it just going to be recycled? Or are we going to keep it and
It's
use
the
it?
thing that cleans the top of the buses. Yeah, you ride the bus underneath and it takes the snow off the top.
Okay. That sounds pretty good. So what have they been doing in the past? Getting on a ladder with a broom?
Yeah.
Very dangerous.
Exactly, yeah.
I have a correction. On 2.1, it should say using capital reserve. That's the way it was budgeted, approved during the budget time.
Mr. Cass, Mr. Capello, do you agree to that change?
Yeah, can we just read that in then? Where does that go? Is that just at the end?
2.2.
No, I understand, but where in the sentence?
2.1 at
I'm
the
sorry,
end.
2.1. It will be
Yeah.
be resolved that the Denville Township Board of Education approved the attached quote from EI Associates in connection with the Riverview Annex roof replacement project in the amount of $7,000 utilizing capital reserves.
Got it. Thank you. I'm good.
I'm okay.
Great, thank you. Any other questions or comments?
So I was reading the history of the buses. So we put them out locally for bid and you got $700 and then you went to this. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to hear more about that.
Of course. In June, we passed a resolution to advertise these 2 school buses that no longer are needed in the district after 15 years of use. There was no bidders, and after there was no one bidding on the buses, our mechanic looked locally to see if any other auto shop would be interested in purchasing these buses, and one of them offered $700 per bus. I was not satisfied with that $700, given that the buses are still running and we can utilize them. Unfortunately, not for students. By talking with another colleague in the business industry, somebody mentioned a website called Gov Deals. I contacted them and put the buses out to bid, and I selected 2 weeks of auction. At the beginning of this transaction, there was hardly anybody bidding on it. The last 5 days, you can see the numbers going up and up and up. The day before, it was only $2,200 about per bus. The last 15 minutes went up to $6,000 a bus.
Excellent.
I feel like I've seen that reality show a few times.
Thank you, Damaris. I mean, that's obviously fantastic and obviously hopefully something you add to your repertoire now going forward. That's
Thank you.
great. Awesome.
If there are no other questions or comments, roll call, please.
Dr. Moore,
Yes.
Ms. Astorino,
Yes.
Mr. Cass,
Yes.
Mr. Anderson,
Yes.
Mr. Capello,
Yes.
Mr. Kim.
Yes. Okay, the next section on the agenda is new business, no action to be taken. So Mr. Capello, can you walk us through personnel, please?
I'd be happy to. At the next meeting, I or someone else will be moving items under personnel, which currently consist of two items. One is a salary adjustment for after-school enrichment coordinators, and the second one is approving employees for leave of absence under FMLA. Yeah, that's it.
I'll second.
Oh, oops,
Next
there's
week,
no need
next
for,
week,
yeah.
next week you can do that.
The next meeting, we can second.
So
it.
excited about approving those things.
Any questions or comments? Dr. Moore, can you walk us through IMP, please?
Yes, either myself or someone else will move for approval of the following resolutions under instruction and program. There are no workshops under number 1. Under number 2, the attached list of field trips. And item number 3 is the staff resiliency training program.
If there are no questions, we'll move on to governance. I'll go ahead and just read this. Under section 1, we will be approving for first reading the list of policies that are seen on the agenda. And some samples include updated policy on legal revisions, some new policies like student sunscreen protection, and the abolishment of the final or the last policy on the list. Okay, the next section is finance. Mr. Anderson, if you will.
Sure. At the next meeting, myself or someone else will move under D Finance. It will include item number 1, which is the checklist, which we'll receive prior to the meeting. Item number 2 is for the board to approve the disposal of equipment list that is listed below in the agenda. There are 10 items. And then item number 3 is for the board to accept the donation of various boxes of colored paper with an estimated value of $200 from Turl Bookbinding facilitated through Ms. Julie Guzzi.
Any questions or comments? Mr. Cass, it looks like there's nothing under operations at this moment, so we'll go ahead and proceed to the next item, which is the good of the cause, committee reports, correspondence, and discussion items that include board meeting highlights, any new scheduling events for board members to attend, and classroom space considerations. Dr. Forte, you have your board meeting highlights that you wish to announce and publicize.
No. What do we got? Anybody
No,
have
no,
anything?
not a problem. I'm thinking back to school night. The convocations were a huge success, I thought, which I think I will add a comment to. I thought that was a very well-run event, and I was particularly amused by the AI-generated video that the administrators put. So please tell them that they did a wonderful job with that.
For the record, I would watch a series on Scala trying to teach his daughter how to drive. My favorite part. I would subscribe, I would watch the YouTube channel, all the things.
And maybe the vote too, as well, or I'll let you use your discretion on that. Any other board members with something they'd like to add? Dr. Forte, I was wondering if you were going to have a public presentation here during a board meeting with regards to the November 4th vote as well. Is that something that was on your docket or your plan, or just planning on doing it through back to school night?
No, we were going to do back to school nights, and then we're going to do them some forums. We could pick one of these as one of the forums if we like. If it's convenient to people, it's mostly about getting people out. So if this is a optimal day, then maybe.
Okay, if there's nothing else with regards to good of the cause, we'll go ahead and open it up for the second portion, or the second time for public comments at 7:57 PM. So again, there are no one in the chambers and no one online, so we'll close it at 7:57 PM. There will be a need for executive session, so Mrs. Astorino, can you walk us through that, please?
Sure. I move to convene an executive session in accordance with Section 8 of the Open Public Meetings Act. The purpose of this closed session will be to discuss negotiations, legal, security, and personnel issues. Minutes of this session will be made available to the public when the need for confidentiality no longer.
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Abstentions? We are in executive at 7:58 PM. There will be no further vote.